Yes.
Because,
It was yesterday into today, Day of the Dead. We like celebrating Day of the Dead.
Sure, Day of the Dead. I got something to celebrate Day of the Dead right here.
What's that?
Oh, it came in the mail.
It came in the mail.
Yeah, I got it right here. It's my letter from the University of Utah. The Neurobiology and Anatomy Department, University of Utah School of Medicine, gratefully acknowledges your certificate of bequeathal, which will be on file in office. Please do not hesitate to contact if you should have any further questions concerning the body donor program. Thanks for your most generous donation of your body. And I get this little card that I can fill out and keep in my wallet.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You can see it at
In
X96.
case you're found on the side of the road and they don't know what to do with you.
Yeah, which is likely to happen. X96.
What do we do with him? Look in his wallet.
X96.com/live, and the card says, donor wallet to whom it may concern. I hereby direct that my body be delivered after my death, to the University of Utah medical program.
No, I have indelicate
questions.
Study.
A delicate question?
Indelicate question.
Okay.
Do they want your body no matter what? Meaning,
no.
If you die from...
No, they may go, he's already used it all up. We can't do anything with it.
I'm serious. Are there instances where they don't care for your body?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, it says it says right in the agreement, and I think it says it on this card. No, it doesn't say it on the card, but it says, it says in the agreement, please be aware that we may deem your body to be unacceptable. There's nothing we can do with it.
This,
there's nothing we can do with it. Now, I don't know what those circumstances be. My father-in-law had been a long time. He did this years ago, and sure enough, but we were thinking, well, he's been kind of in decline for a long time, physically and mentally. He was in a nursing home. And we thought, well, maybe they'll reject. They won't need him. They won't want him. Don't want to mess with his parts at the medical school. But they came and got him and went, no, that's fine. Thank you very much. And then you can check a little box here that says, I desire mortuary services prior to donation, or I do not desire mortuary service, which I don't desire mortuary service because, I'm doing this because I'm really, really altruistic and no, I'm doing this because this is the cheapest way to go.
You are also doing it for...
No, I'm mainly doing it because it's the cheapest way to go.
Can your family at least write something off on their taxes or something? Can't you get something for it?
I don't know. I don't know. It didn't say anything there.
That's a donation, a charitable donation.
Yeah. But the savings, it's like, because I live so close to the U, they don't even charge for pickup. If you live now, if I die in another state or something, my family would have to pay the shipping costs of my body. But if I just die here at home or at a local hospital, or on the side of the road, as Gina so wonderfully put it, which is likely, if I die on the side of the road, they just come and get you. They don't charge anything. They take you. And then they say, when we're done with the remains, we'll cremate you. Do you want your family to have the cremains, or we can put them, up at the cemetery, there's a special monument to all the people who've donated their body to medicine. And you can just be put in there if you want. And I think they put your name on a headstone or a plaque with a bunch of other names that are there.
I feel compelled. I feel compelled to tell everybody, Bill isn't dying.
No. He's been planning this for a while.
Well, I don't know if you should tell everybody that.
Oh, well, you're not actively dying. You're not. I don't know about that. Your
I'm
bill's
not
fine,
feeling-
is what I'm saying.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not feeling too well. So, you never know.
You haven't been given a deadline. You haven't been.
No,
Bill,
but
you
I
have
am.
6 months to live. You haven't
Nope.
been there.
But I am going to the spine surgeon today, and he may say, "I'm sorry, I don't know. There's nothing we can do at this point." Yeah. So that's my Day of the Dead story right there. Start the show on a cheery note.
We so often do.
Yeah. I'm going to have to find as many ways to joke around today as I possibly can. I cannot face the next few days. If I take things too seriously, it will be deadly. It will be awful.
Here's what last night we're watching TV. We watch like one show a week, as I've told you. We're like, okay, we're going to sit down, we're going to watch our show. One show.
Is that an Islam thing? Is that an Egyptian
Yeah.
thing? You can only watch
it's in
one
the Quran.
show. Okay.
One TV show. One TV show.
Muhammad says.
And it has to be something of good report and values.
Yeah.
with no laugh track.
Yeah. So we're watching our one show a week, and it's about 5 minutes before the end. It's almost done. And that Amber Alert comes across.
Oh, God.
And I stood up and I said, I can't even have 1 hour where I forget about that the world is terrible. And Joe's like, I think there's only 5 minutes left of the show. I'm like, nope, I'm out. I'm going to bed. I can't deal with any of this.
I was on Twitter, and I can't remember who it was, announced, coming up at about 2 o'clock, you're going to be getting this thing, and don't panic. And I read the contents of it, and I went, if it comes over like the usual EAS thing, everyone is going to panic. And sure enough, the website crashed, and people freaked out. What is this? And
yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
it was a ridiculous thing to do.
Yeah.
I think it was an important thing to do.
Listen. Let me just say this about it. I thought about exactly what you're going to say too, Gina. That people need to be scared. That people need to be frightened into taking better precautions. But they shouldn't be. They should be getting good leadership, not scare tactics.
Here's why that's important.
Okay.
We assume everybody's paying attention. We talk about it ad nauseum. But everybody almost has a phone in their hand. And that message reached people that have not been paying attention.
You may be right. You may be there. I back off then, because there probably were. You're right. People who went, huh? I had no idea it was so bad.
I mean, I know it was out there. I'm serious. I thought when I saw that, what I thought was finally they're doing something. Yeah. Finally. Maybe this will get through.
I mean,
people.
You're right. Everybody talks about being in their own bubbles, and we're in this informed bubble where there might be people out there who are in the not informed bubble.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I do have good news from my wingman, Dick Clark.
Yes.
If you die on the side of the road in another state, just use the Wingman GPS locator, and I'll come and retrieve the body and save those shipping costs. Can't let little Mrs. Bill be on the hook for those shipping costs.
Oh, that's
thank you, Dick.
Available in the Apple Store and Google Play.
Yeah, it says Wingman GPS locator trademark. So there you go.
Patent pending. All right.
So
877-602-9696 if you've a mind to check in.
Yeah, please do. Do you have your body donation story? Surely someone in your family must have a body donation, or you've done it yourself. 877-602-9696. Check in with us. We'd love to hear from you here first thing in the morning on the radio from Hell Show. I guess we'll come back in a minute, huh?
Yes.
The new
So I saw this story too this morning, and it's did somebody break wind on the news?
It's what is that sound is what we're playing.
That's
a game.
So see if it sounds like that to you. This is during an interview with a Democratic representative. How do you say his name?
Swalwell.
Swalwell. He's on being interviewed by Chris Matthews on MSNBC. And you've got the audio.
I've got the audio. So we'll start off with Chris, and then he'll talk, and then you'll hear the fart during Eric Swalwell's response.
Who were on the phone listening to the president talk about this swap of dirt for U.S. military aid.
Chris, so far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard...
Okay, one more time.
There we go.
Evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard...
Who were on the...
Now, so the internet, the Twitter, and all of that went crazy.
Yeah.
So who farted on the? Now they say.
Chris Matthews tweeted out saying that it was a coffee mug scooting across a table.
Which it probably is.
It could be, but it also sounds to me like a wooden stool leg scraping across the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more likely one of those things than a fart.
I thought it was somebody just farting around. Somebody just put that in there. That's what it seemed like to me.
Added it to it?
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, they said that it happened during the broadcast because if you look at Swalwell's face, he kind of grimaces a little.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
What was that?
Well, then it was him. It was Swalwell.
And
that was a Democratic fart.
He said, "No, it wasn't me. I don't know where it came from, but it was funny at the time, and that's why I smiled."
Well, let's see. They say the smeller's the feller.
Well, what does it mean, the listener? The listener's the what?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to...
The hearer's
is the bearer?
I don't know.
I thought he who smelt it dealt it.
Well, it doesn't indicate that he smelt it. It indicates that he heard it.
Yeah, so we don't know if he dealt it. Fox smells his own hole first. That's what they say.
Taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And
now he pauses a little bit there.
Yeah, just kind of because
Well,
he's sneaking it. He thought he could sneak it out.
He kind of goes, "What was that?" Huh?